Hi, my name's Alexandra Lerma and this is my video. So the conflict with Israel goes way back to 1948 when they had first declared independence. While they had a lot of supporters, including the Soviet Union, their neighbors were not so happy. The main issue regarding this conflict is their sole existence. Israel had fought 4 wars with the Muslims after their declaration of independence. One of them fought directly as a reaction to their announcement. Regarding this conflict, I found that I agree with the attempt by the Obama administration to pressure Netanyahu, I think it's pronounced, for a two-state solution. While America wishes to maintain Israel's survival and prosperity, mainly because of the guilt from World War II and the Holocaust, there seemed to be an issue coming to a consensus between everyone. One of the main disagreements would be how to divide the territory into 2 states. Of course, there are deeper issues and involving the entire conflict, but this is one of the most well-known basic ones. There are always disagreements on borders and capitals. The fact that there's a capital shared among 2, all of this is preventing a simple solution to a very problematic situation that's been going on for a while. Though I do agree with the 2-state solution. An obvious conclusion I also, predicted I had reading this is that if there is no solution found to maintain this state, there will be an increase in violence. So before taking this course, I had absolutely no idea what goes on in government and how it functions. And I'm not kidding or exaggerating when I say I was completely clueless. I was afraid I would not be able to do as well as I hoped in this class due to my lack of prior knowledge. I was very confused about everything and how it worked, though you made it really easy to follow along and the textbook was very easy to understand. I was able to learn about American politics and the difference between civil rights and civil liberties, which I didn't even know civil liberties was a thing. I thought it was just civil rights, as well as how the media played a role in all of it and how public opinion influences the government. I especially enjoyed learning about the election and the electoral process, especially with the 2020 election coming up and it being so present. It was interesting reading about and learning. And I also didn't know that we didn't elect our presidents directly. We go through an electoral college that's involved in voting. But before, when anyone would bring up, are you a liberal or a Democrat or who's a Republican this year, I was so lost and I never spoke up because I hardly knew the difference between political parties and what's left wing and right wing. I had no idea, but now I can confidently tell which is which and what each party advocates for and what they believe in. Another thing worth learning about was the courts and bureaucracy, which is another thing I had no information about. I was a very uninformed American, which is ironic, but learning the systems of each court and learning the different levels, like the circuit courts, I didn't know anything about, and I didn't know that there were federal courts and state courts and a Supreme Court. I thought there was just one big court that everyone went to for their speeding tickets and murder, I guess. But the American legal and judicial system got more cleared up to me. I could go, there's a bunch of things that I just learned over this, basically everything I was clueless about, but now I have a better understanding in this class. Definitely cleared it up. But what I've learned, but my thought process regarding government and politics has definitely evolved and changed shape over the semester. I can now pay more attention to where I get my news. I didn't know that I had to look out for if they were more left-wing or right-wing biased, that there are different sources to belong to each category. I know not to just believe everything I read in the media, to do my own research into it, and now I can because I know what they're talking about. Hopefully I am a more knowledgeable voter now to take part in my government and my future. I know it's not as simple as it seems, not at all. The government's so confusing and there's a lot of parts to it. But yes, this class has definitely improved my knowledge. So, thank you.